Hello, my name is Brian Tracy and welcome to the Brian Tracy Show. We have an absolutely fascinating gentleman who's here with us today who's going to share some thoughts with you and I that are going to really open your eyes and maybe even change your direction. Chris Goff is one of the leading real estate educators in the country, and he's committed his whole life to helping people achieve their financial goals by understanding and using the vehicle of real estate. And Chris is going to share with us some of his best ideas. So welcome, Chris. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Now, this is such a big subject. Tell us a little bit about what you do and how you do it.
Yeah, I grew up in Northern Virginia, just outside D.C., and my whole dream job was to work on airplanes. And so I went to school and got a job working for United Airlines. And although that was my dream job as a kid, that was not my dream job salary. So I started hearing about real estate investing back in 1999 and bought a program and went through it and totally confused. But I didn't give up. So I bought another program and I went through it and I was even more confused. And I realized pretty fast that if I was going to be this successful entrepreneur that I had in mind, I was going to have to change the way that I thought. So I bought another book. And the next book I bought wasn't actually a real estate book. It was your book, Maximum Achievement, and it inspired me to keep moving forward. And so I kept buying more books and programs and started just putting the pieces together.
Right.
And I screwed up everything at first, I promise, but eventually I developed a system that started making me money, and enough money that people started to notice and ask, how was I doing it? And that kind of snowballed into a job offer from Donald Trump-owned education company.
Right.
And I wasn't stupid, so I took the job. And I started teaching the real estate concepts that were in my heart and the things that I went through.
Right.
And traveled across the country teaching and speaking. And I quickly realized that I was making a name for myself. But as you know, no entrepreneur in the world wants to work for somebody else and be subject to all the rules and regulations. So I went out on my own, and now I get to do the things that I want to do and do it the right way and hold nothing back.
Wow. Now, I mentioned that you are committed to helping people. How would you define your mission or your vision for yourself and your life?
Right. One of the things that I learned while working for Trump Education Company is that anyone could do real estate. Lots of people speak about it, but not many people can actually teach it in a way that people can learn. And this, I have a gift. It's that simple. And you know, there's a lot of negative connotation out there in the real estate world in general, but more specifically to the education side.
Right.
And I wanted to get that information out in front of people in a way where you could actually learn and take that information and succeed with it. And that's what I did. And we actually have developed many, many programs that have enabled people to kind of it's learning process,
right.
And how people learn. And we were very good at really identifying how people learn in general, and we were able to put the programs out there in place. And I've traveled the country speaking and teaching, and absolutely love it.
Well, now, as you said, there's a lot of people teaching real estate, and good grief, there's a lot of real estate. So you have obviously a unique or different approach to helping people learn and apply quickly. Can you tell us what that is?
Yeah, it's kind of the foundation of finding out who you are as a person. It's really understanding your goals, your passion. Right. What is it that you really want out of this? And our job is to identify how you relate to the information. Right. So the information's been around for years. It's just the way that you teach it. And we have a very unique talent of sharing that information and having people succeed with it.
Wow, that's great. I've heard some neat stories about some of your clients, your success stories. Can you tell us of at least one success story where a person came into your course, didn't know anything, and has gone out and been successful?
Yeah, one of the neatest things about our company is our clients are so diverse. And it's not a typical age or an income, experience, or education level. So I'll tell you a little bit about one from each end of the spectrum. I had Rex a few years ago. He came to me at the age of 71 years old. And he was retired comfortably in Savannah, Georgia. And he enrolled into a top-end program. And I remember in the beginning of the relationship,
Right.
he said, Chris, I'm going to do 20 deals my very first year. And he did. And I remember having this conversation with him about fear and, why he just had this fearlessness about him. And when I asked him about it, he said, Chris, I'm 71 years old. What in the world am I afraid of? And then I had Adam recently come to me at the ripe age of 21. And he's from the UK, and he read a book about real estate, and it just got him fired up. So he packed his things up and headed across the pond, only to find out there's a little bit more to it than what he read in the book.
Right.
He found me in Austin, and with his limited budget, he enrolled into an a la carte program that I put together just to get him started.
Right.
And in the process of working with him for just only a month now, he's getting ready to close his first deal and has 2 others in the works, all while learning how to drive on the opposite side of the road in a foreign country. And he's just come so far, so fast. I think by having that one thing in common with Rex that's super important is they didn't let the fear stop them.
Yes. They had the confidence to go out there.
Right.
That's the most important thing in success is self-confidence. You can learn everything in the world, but if you don't have the confidence to take action on it, it doesn't do any good.
Right.
So it's probably one of the things that you instill in people as well, the self-confidence.
Absolutely. It's not just giving them the education. There's a lot of, you have to motivate them. You have to get them out of bed and understand what is the reason why they're doing it. So you have to bring a lot to the table besides just the education side.
So what you offer, as I understand it, is a combination of the technical skills necessary to find and buy a piece of property properly, and then the psychological skills necessary to have the confidence to do it and carry it through.
It takes a true talent. Yeah. It's tough, but someone's got to do it, and we love it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, tell us, if people want to learn more about you and attend your courses, where would they go?
Yeah, they can go to our website at www.reiandme.com. It's REI and me. And we've worked really hard to really put ourselves out there on our website. And we have a free strategy guide that they can download that has lots of great information. And then they can go to our Contact Us page and give us a call, send us an email. We're always happy to answer any questions they may have.
So you have a free strategy planner that they can get at the website?
Absolutely. We talk about the 5 fundamental real estate strategies in the marketplace, and once they understand the 5 foundational strategies, they can pretty much go out and do anything.
So everybody who's ever going to own or buy real estate should get this strategy document.
Absolutely. That's why it's out there.
Thank you so much, Chris. Wonderful
Thank you.
to have you.